couldn't tell by looking at me. First thing you could never tell by looking at me is that my favourite book is actually an American book called The Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck. Have any of you read The Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck? Okay, that's my favourite book, Second thing you could not tell by looking at me, and again I ask you not to judge me till I've told you the whole story, is that when I flew out here from London into America a few weeks back, I actually ended up attacking a complete stranger on the aeroplane. I've never done that before, I'm not a violent man. I'm going to tell you what happened, and then you judge whether I was in the right or not. I'm one of the first people on the plane. I'm sitting near the back, and suddenly there were a few of us dotted around. We all at once became aware of a smell. We all knew that it's that guy coming down the aisle. There was something about the look in his eyes, it was something about the way he's got, his boarding pass would have said 48 or 49 or something like that, and he's at the front of the plane. There's something about the way he's going, that's 2, 3, 4. He hadn't worked out that you maybe walk forward 30 rows and you'll get to your thing. There was something not there. There was something about the look on the face. We're all thinking, God, don't let him be sitting next to me. This is an 8-hour flight. I couldn't cope with it. To cut a long story short, he was next to me. He was there. His fat wife was there by the window. And the second he sat down on the plane, I can't believe he did this. He's on the middle seat. I'm on the aisle. He unbuttoned his shirt on the plane completely. Unbuttoned his shirt. And he sat like this. Right? While his wife took that laminated plastic safety card and used it to fan his open chest like this. I'm sitting here, he's like this, so my head is there. I've got high blood pressure, ladies and gentlemen. Before I continue with this story, I feel I should explain that. And this is not helping. I'm trying to catch the eye of one of the air stewards to let them know there's a problem. They can see there's a problem and they're deliberately avoiding making eye contact with me so they don't have to do anything about it. Now, I've got a book I'm reading. I'm trying to read a book. I'm at that point where I can't concentrate on the book, and the best I can do is just look at the words just so I don't have to acknowledge the reality of what's happening in my world. This is going to be an 8-hour flight, and I'm not happy. Anyway, the plane takes off, and miraculously, this guy, he finds a spare row further back, a whole row, 3 seats with no one sitting on them, and he goes and turns it into a bed, basically. He goes and lies down back there. I think my problems are over, but I'm wrong, because at this point, his chubby wife decides that the 2 seats that she has to herself, she's going to turn them into a little couch. She lifts up the armrest between the 2 of them, she takes her shoes off, she puts her head, tucks her head by the window, and she sticks her feet into my leg. I have the strange feet of a fat woman in my leg. And I go like that to shake you off. The feet disappear, and then the feet come back. And again, the strange woman's fat feet are rubbing up my thigh, and I've got the book I'm reading, and I'm getting the high blood pressure things kicking in, and I do that again, and the feet go away. And I didn't know I was going to do this. I didn't plan to do this. It just happened, like the 12th time that the feet landed on my leg. I just took this book that I was reading, and I just went, what? That is Why the Grapes of Wrath by John Steinbeck. It's my favourite book. Thank you for the clap. Right, I'm coming towards the end of my little bit. Have you enjoyed it? Thank you very much. I've enjoyed it too. It's rather nice, rather pleasant. What else can I tell you? Different people have different ways of saying goodbye, don't they? Someone in England recently said to me, we must get together for a drink sometime. Now, I don't actually drink. I don't like alcohol. I like pancakes. But you can't say that to end off a conversation. You can't say to someone, we must get together for a flapjack sometime. But sometimes I'm talking to someone that I don't like. Just occasionally, I find myself in a conversation with someone I never want to see again. And if I'm in that situation, that is what I say. I'll tell them, oh yeah, we must get together for a flapjack sometime. Huh? I don't want to see him again. They think I'm a freak. Mission accomplished. Just 2 quick things before I finish. When I was in Paducah, I had to rent a car, and I made a mistake. I called $, rent a car. When you call $, you do not get a human being. A machine takes your call. A machine asks you questions, and you have to answer the machine's questions. And somehow the machine hears what you say and asks you subsequent questions. I couldn't cope. A voice, a machine went, what city, please? Paducah. Paducah in Kentucky. I think you said Denver, Colorado. No. Paducah, Kentucky. Paducah, Kentucky. Paducah, Kentucky. Paducah, Kentucky. What time will you be arriving in Denver, Colorado? Well, I thought maybe the problem is my accent. Maybe it doesn't understand the English accent. After all, I am in Paducah, Kentucky. I thought, I'll call back, I'll try an American accent. Maybe that'll work, maybe that's the problem. What city, please? Paducah, Kentucky. Y'all. I think you said Boston, Massachusetts. And then I thought, no, I've got it. I know what to do. I'll call one more time, but this time I'm going to swear, cuss, I'm going to talk rubbish, and that will confuse the machine. They'll have no choice. They'll have to give me a human being, a human operator. So I called a third time. What city, please? Stinky ass, stinky, shitty, wackety ass. When will I be arriving in Arcadia? Finally, ladies and gentlemen, last year I met my hero. I never thought being from England I would meet this guy. I was in San Francisco at the comedy club, and the club owner called me aside and he said, Joel, you'll never believe this, but Robin Williams has just walked in and you're going to introduce him. And I just wanted to be cool when I met him. I've loved Robin Williams since I was 10 years old, and I never thought being from England there was a chance that I'd get to meet him. And suddenly, he's in the dressing room and I'm about to walk in, and I just wanted to be cool. You've watched me for half an hour, you can see I'm not a very cool person. I'm a bloody idiot. And I just wanted, I get starstruck when I meet famous people, and I just wanted it to not to do anything stupid when I met him. I just wanted it to be like, you know, I just wanted to be cool. I'm going to do it for you, right here in Port Charlotte. I will recreate for you what happened a year ago in San Francisco when I met Robin Williams. He's in the dressing room, I just walked in, I saw him, and this is it. Robin? Nanu. And he looked at me and he said, we must get together for a flapjack sometime. That is the end of my little show. Hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much indeed.